to the Melissa in Denial library tour. Put in your guesses now for how many books I have and how many I have actually read. On this side, on this top shelf, we have all of my children's books, which include fiction, nonfiction, and craft-focused books that are either Egyptology themed or archaeology themed. I do like collecting these because they really help me figure out what sort of generalizations are being taught to kids and then how I can add to those conversations. Then we have ancient Egyptian art books, which include some of my graduate school textbooks. They also include any book that focus on like one type of artifact, like this ancient Egyptian jewelry book. Next, we have museum catalogs that have either Egyptian pieces in their collection or was a special Egyptian exhibit catalog. There's also some general history ones that kind of got shoved to the end as well. And at the bottom of the shelf, we have these general ancient history books. It includes a couple that are some of my old textbooks from art history classes, as well as a lot of ancient history coffee table books, which are really common at thrift stores. Then you also have the Prince of Egypt VHS from my childhood, as well as the audiobook of Nefertiti, which is my favorite fiction book. On the middle shelf, there are some smaller collections. I have all of these books, which are fiction books that involve ancient Egypt or archaeology. Below, I have a small collection of books from Pompeii, because I also love Pompeii. There's also some puzzles and board games down here. And then on the far end, I have some travel books and a small collection of general museum studies books, mostly textbooks from my museum studies graduate certificate classes. All right, the last shelf. Up here, we have all my books on ancient Egyptian language, though there is a pile down here on the floor, which are ones that I use pretty often, so I kind of leave them there when I need to look them up on stream, as well as my beautiful Lego pyramid. Below is a topical shelf with books relating to the Amarna period, Akhenaten, Nefertiti, and Tutankhamun, as well as some general books on ancient Egyptian queens and quite a few on Cleopatra VII. Then we have some general ancient Egyptian history books, which do include some coffee table books. I find them thrifting so often that I've finally started to not pick certain ones because I'm honestly running out of room. And finally, at the very bottom, we have some general archaeology books, as well as some forensic anthropology books, both of which I use as textbooks in college. So put your guesses in now with how many books I have. 3, 2, 1. As of November 2025, I have 286 Egyptology books, and I will admit I have barely read any of them because I'm really bad at reading books. I'm trying to be better, but it's really hard, honestly. If you do want some book recommendations, I do have a list in my link in my bio. If you buy any books from that link, it helps support the Melissa in Denial brand.